The Taliban's return of Kabul for the first time in 20 years since the U.S. invasion. A senior Taliban official declared the end of the war. American diplomats in Kabul fled the embassy as Washington calls back the rest of its troops.
The president had a hard decision to make, and that decision was what to do with the remaining forces that we inherited when we came to office that were in Afghanistan.
It presumably was another tough decision back in 2001, when the U.S. and its NATO allies launched what would become a marathon fight. The move was in response to the 9/11 terror attacks. The Taliban were accused of providing a sanctuary for Osama bin Laden and members of his al-Qaeda network who were blamed for the attacks.
The terrorists who helped rule Afghanistan are found in dozens of countries around the world. And that is the reason this great nation, with our friends and allies, will not rest.
But the war went beyond targeting the terrorist group. President Bush vowed to reshape Afghanistan for democracy under the administration of a Western-backed government.
美国当时推行这个民主啊，与美国比较这个关系密的这些既得利益阶层，他是接受了美国这个模式，但是他这些所谓的社会精英跟广大民众他是脱节的。你这个民主立得住立不住，关键是看广大民众接受不接受，支持不支持。
The American model didn't bring any peace, but explosions, rockets, and gunfire. In 2014, 3 years after bin Laden was killed, President Barack Obama announced the withdrawal of U.S. troops.
For many of you, this will be your last tour in Afghanistan. And by the end of this year, the transition will be complete, and Afghans will take full responsibility for their security, and our combat mission will be over.
But that didn't happen, and Obama's two successors, Donald Trump and now Joe Biden, have ordered a full withdrawal of American troops.
为什么在撤军和不撤之间这么纠结呢？这就说明啊，在阿富汗战争这个表面的它这个理由的这个背后，它还有更大的战略的图谋。这个战略图谋实际上就带有这个地缘战略啊，或者说全球霸权这样一种整体的思维了。
The biggest loss has been human life. The war has killed more than 47,000 civilians, 66,000 Afghan police and soldiers, and more than 51,000 Taliban fighters. The United States has spent $2.26 trillion on the war. In April, President Biden announced to completely bring back American forces from Afghanistan by this fall, which will mark the 20th anniversary of 9/11. But the move has led to the deterioration of the security situation in Afghanistan, with the Taliban regaining control much faster than expected.
美国付出巨大资源，强行推出它的这个或者输出它的制度。它的模式，就所谓的这个美式民主的这个模式，最终的结果，它都是水土不服的，不成功。
The United Nations estimates there were 2.7 million Afghans refugees worldwide, and nearly half of Afghans inside the country living below the national poverty line. Now, images of fleeing Afghans seen worldwide have served as a reminder of America's failing interventionist foreign policy. 赵云飞 CGTN 北京